Hi, my name is Tim. The past 3 videos have been about wizards in LibreOffice. This video will demonstrate a wizard for creating an agenda in LibreOffice Writer. This is useful if you are creating a schedule for a meeting or an event. This wizard will create a template that future documents can be based on. The template will be saved in an open document template format that can be edited in LibreOffice after the wizard has created it. The sections of this video are as follows: accessing the wizard. Then there are sections for each of the 6 steps in the wizard. Step 1, page design. Step 2, general information. Step 3, headings to include. Step 4, names. Step 5, agenda items. Step 6, name and location. There are 2 more sections as well. Agenda documents. This shows how a document created from the agenda template can be edited. Applying templates. This shows you how to access and apply an agenda template to a new document. You can watch this video from beginning to end. Also, if you're watching this in a web browser on a computer, you can click on one of the links to my right and go to that section of the video. However, if you're watching through the YouTube app on a phone or tablet, you don't have this option. There will be a link throughout this video to return you to this point in the video where you can choose another item from the list. The agenda wizard can be accessed through the file menu of the Start Center or the file menu of any one of LibreOffice's 6 applications: Writer, Calc, Impress, Draw, Math, or Base. Simply click on the File menu, highlight the Wizard submenu, then highlight and click on the Agenda item. This will open the wizard and a template that corresponds with the wizard. You may want to move the wizard so you can see the template, because when you make changes to various items in the wizard, the corresponding items in the template will change when you change the wizard items. Now, let's look at the 6 steps in the wizard. In the page design step, you can choose from one of 10 styles. Here they are: blue, and each time I click one of these, you will notice the template will change. So number 2 is classic, colorful, elegant, green, gray, modern, orange, red, and simple. There is also a checkbox if you want to include additional pages where minutes can be written. If you don't want these pages, leave the box blank. For this agenda template, I will include the pages, however. Click Next when you are done. This step allows you to enter the name, date, time, and location information. The date field allows you to enter the 2-digit month, the 2-digit day, and the 2-digit year. Be sure to include the backward slash in between each set of digits. You also can click on the arrow to open a calendar to select the day. So I will actually change this to the 22nd. Next, type in time of day the meeting is to begin. The 24-hour clock will be used. So PM will be changed to a time between 12 and 00. And notice as I'm entering the date and the time, what's entered in the field in the template itself. The name is the title of the meeting or event. I will call this Famous Thinkers, and notice that how it was entered into the template. And then the location is where the meeting or event is being held. I'll just put click next when you are done. This step has several checkboxes for things you want to include in the template. Type of meeting goes in the first section. So it's right here. And so if I remove the check, it's no longer in the first section. Include it and bring it back. Click the check. Now it's back. The others will be included in additional information. So please read. Taken away. Now it's back. Notes. And then if you wanted to instruct people to bring something, include that, and it's now included. And after you're done with the wizard and your work, and you can change any of these items by manually editing the template or in any document that is created from the template. Click the next button to move to the next step. This step lists the different titles for people who will be at the meeting or event. So you have a meeting called by chairperson, minute keeper, moderator, moderator, and they all go in the first section of the template. So if you want to add one, simply just click on it, or take one away. You just remove the checkbox. And you can edit these in the template, or the documents created from the template after after you're done with the wizard. Click the next button to move to step 5. This allows you to enter different topics in the text fields in the agenda item column, the name of who is responsible for a topic in the responsible text boxes. Perhaps it is someone who's giving the speech about the topic, and the duration of the topic item in one of the text boxes in the duration column. They will be agenda items under the topic section in your agenda template. Any of these items are editable, can be edited in the template, or documents created from the template after you are done with the wizard. Click on any text box in a row and you can use one of these 4 buttons. Insert puts a row above the one where your cursor is located. For example, I've got my cursor in the test 3 text box. Click insert, and now there is a blank row above test 3. And the cursor is in that blank row. And remove takes away the row where your cursor is located. So the cursor is in one of the text boxes in this blank row, number 3. Click remove. Now it's gone and it's back to the way it was before. Move up moves the row where your cursor is located above the row that's currently above it. For example, my cursor is in a text box and the second row. I move up. Now test 1, the row where test 1 is above test 2. And move down does just the opposite. So move down, it was back to the way it was before I clicked move up. And now LibreOffice does not require you to fill out every one of these fields. You can leave any one of them blank. Click the next button when you are done, and to move on to step 6, name and location. This step allows you to give your template a name and then save it with a file name on your computer. The name, or the template name, is different from a file name. The name is what LibreOffice uses to identify the icon in the My Templates section of LibreOffice. I will show you this in the last section of the video. So the next thing to do here is well, first let's give it a name. And so the next thing to do is click on this button with the 3 dots. This opens the save dialog, where in save as you give a file a name. Temp, and choose where you want the directory on your computer, where you want it to be saved. It can only be saved in the ODF text document template format. And so the next step is click save, and then there are 2 radio buttons. Create an agenda item from this template. This creates a document based on the template, and then make manual changes to this template. This opens the template itself, so you can edit it. So I'm going to create an agenda from this template, and when you're done, just click the finish button. You may need to click the save button a second time if the save dialog reappears. This is a document based on the famous thinkers agenda template. Any text in any section can be changed. To change placeholders, simply click on one and type something. I will change type of meeting. So I click on type of meeting and type the word philosophers. And you can change any other text here. I will click on meeting called by, so it's highlighted, and type these. After you are done, save the document in a directory where you want it to be stored. Here I have the Start Center open, and I want to apply the template that was just created. So I click on the arrow next to this templates icon, and click Writer Templates, and then I click on this My Templates folder, and here's the famous thinkers icon. And this word famous thinkers, this is what was entered in the name field of step 6 of the wizard. This also can be accessed through the file menu of any document. So I have a spreadsheet open, and I click on File, Templates, templates submenu, click on Manage, And here's the famous thinkers again. So I have several tabs here, and it may not because it may not come up with that specific one. So you need to click on documents because it's a writer document. Click on the My Templates folder, and then you have the famous thinkers one icon. Double click on it, and it creates a new document based on that template. This video has been about the Agenda Wizard in LibreOffice. Thank you for watching. Click on the subscribe to OS College channel box and check out my other videos on YouTube.